It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Rhys Wicks with 2 on your RFM Hunter News. A Waratah man will face court later this month after allegedly exposing himself to 2 teenage girls yesterday. The 34-year-old was arrested and charged with willful and obscene exposure after an incident in the Waratah area. The man will face Newcastle local court on August 27th. New figures from the Australian Financial Security Authority show almost 3 people in the Hunter are filing for bankruptcy each day. Job losses in the mining industry is one of the main factors influencing the rising bankruptcy rate, with 223 people entering personal insolvency in the June quarter. Roger Laws from the financial counselling Hunter Valley project says people can quickly find themselves in dire financial circumstances once they lose their regular income.
There's very limited savings within the general household, and so any problem that arises, whether it's unemployment, sees them in a crisis situation, and we're seeing those sorts of people all the time.
Maitland Council is set to spend more than $38,000 on a report to assess the condition of the state-owned Maitland Jail. The report will outline a maintenance strategy to keep the building in a suitable condition and hopefully open talks about its future. Council's Manager for Marketing and Communications, Rachel McLucas, says preserving the jail will benefit the entire region.
The jail is obviously one of the major iconic attractions for the Hunter, and certainly one of the most important attractions for Maitland. So, it's bringing a lot of people in every year and attracts a lot of attention. So it's very important that the quality of the facility is there and that it's presented best possible state, so that the experience that people have is very positive.
The Newcastle Institute is holding a talk today about heritage buildings in the Hunter region. The discussion will focus on the tension between preserving heritage-listed buildings and opportunities for new developments. Local historian Anne Hardy and commercial real estate agent Chris Chapman will be speaking about how to tackle the issue of old buildings and new developments. Newcastle architect Barney Collins, who specialises in heritage conservation, will also be speaking and believes collaboration is key.
Development is important for the current community and future communities. Heritage is also equally important. The best for both is if they join together and work together collaboratively.
The discussion will take place today from 6 p.m. at the Panthers Club. Boat trailers left unattended across the Hunter for more than 3 months face being impounded, under new restrictions being enforced by the state government. Currently, boat owners can park their trailers for an unlimited amount of time, which has caused street congestion and complaints by residents. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott MacDonald, says boat owners were taking advantage of unrestricted parking.
Some people are using street parking for boat trailers indefinitely. So they use their boats and they go out and they return them to the same spot. So instead of trying to find a trailer park in a marine park or at home or a friend's place, they're just taking the easy option, just dumping it on the road.
Hunter residents are invited to attend local land services open community session where board members will be on hand to hear about the priorities of the district. The meeting, running from 5 to 6:30 tonight at Millers Forest, will be a chance for residents to hear about how landholders are recovering from the April storms. Hunter Local Land Services General Manager Brett Miners says the meeting is an opportunity for locals to get involved.
Hunter Local Land Services is developing our strategic plan, laying out our priorities for the next 5 years. So there'll be an opportunity to hear briefly on those and to also just provide direct input as to local farming enterprises and local communities' views on what they see the priorities.
In finance, the All Ords is down 35 points at 54.37 and $1 Australian is buying 72.54 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle Knights are vowing to redeem themselves ahead of Saturday's blockbuster against the Tigers as the fight begins to salvage skipper Kurt Gidley's final season in the NRL. It says the boys firmed into $1.45 favourites for the Wooden Spoon with just 4 games remaining. Cade Snowden set to return from concussion as Jake Momo makes his way back from the New South Wales Cup, while Gidley prepares to shift to the halves. Hooker Danny Levi says he wants to make his teammates proud.
Got a lot of help from a lot of the senior players, just try to put my best foot forward and help do what I can to help the team.
Meanwhile, Knights Chief Executive Matt Gidley insists the club won't be rushing to decide its coach for next season. It's on the back of interviews with up to 4 prospective replacements for Rick Stone yesterday, rumoured to include Penrith reserves and Dragons coaches Gareth Brennan and Nathan Brown, along with ex-Brisbane tactician Anthony Griffin. And the Jets have been narrowly denied FFA Cup glory, knocked out of final 16 contention after going down to Penrith 4-3 in a nail-biting penalty shootout. That's sport. I'm Gary Lysart.
2NUFM news time is 1:05.